Bruce's Big Call Dinar Intel Thursday night, August 22, 24. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Welcome everybody to the Big Call tonight. It is Thursday, August 22nd, and you're listening to the Big Call. Thanks everybody out there in Big Call universe for tuning in yet again, as we basically are on our way to finishing out the month of August, which is amazing to me and everybody else. I know you're all shaking our heads. We've got our rally cap on. You know, that's a good thing. If I had a cap on, it would probably be turned backwards. So let's do this as ever. Let's go ahead and pray the call in. Okay, thank you, Bob. I'm going to go ahead and get right into Intel without doing a major shout out to Canada, although I would love to. Let's start with, we see I got a little bit tracked. I need my 10-second pause, which I'm not going to take, but I think the first thing that we need to talk about what is showing up on Redemption Center's screens. Yesterday, we had 9 currencies show up. This morning those 9 showed up, and then next thing you know, we've got 12 showing up. And then later in the afternoon, we had 15 currencies showing up. And these were rates these were currencies with live rates. I mean, that's not called live rates with real, solid rates on the screens. Now we know there are 19 currencies total going up in value, and one of which is the USN is one of the currencies. Our United States note, or some people call it the United States new, meaning new dollar, would be showing up as USN on the bank screens and Redemption Center screens and on the Forex. Okay, so we only have 15 currencies as of this afternoon that lit up over there, and that's good. And we'll get the rest of them probably tomorrow, would be my guess. But we don't know that, of course, not tomorrow yet. But what I like is that we heard about a couple of things regarding rates. I mentioned last time that the contract rate on the dinar would be offered to you, and it is just under hundo right now. And it's on its way to that number should be there by the time we go in for changes and our redemption of ZIM. And really, we've seen increases in the dong as well, and that's a good thing to see. And so that's going to be good for all of us. You guys are going to be very happy at the redemption centers with the rates I have to tell you rate. The screen rates at the redemption centers are going to be 3 times higher than the bank rate on the dinar and twice as high as the screen rate in the bank on the Vietnamese dong. So you got factors there. The other currencies, I can do this much. The other currencies, Bolivar and some of these other currencies are going to all be between 4 and 7. Between 4 and 7, and that's dollars. That's really good. So we're going to be in good shape on all rates. So don't worry about that. I did want to cover that. Let's see. Let's go into what's happening with the emails. Now, remember, I told you that emails were going out to the Redemption Center operatives, or I call them leaders, the Redemption Center, leaders, and remember, there are quite a few east of Mississippi, there's a lot west too. There's quite a few total that these emails are going out to. They have not received the email yet. They don't have the green light at the Redemption Center. They have not received them yet, but it's anticipated that they will receive those approximately 4:30 tomorrow afternoon after the markets close. It should be pretty close to 4:30 in the afternoon that those emails are received at the Redemption Centers. Now, when do we receive our emails? We don't know that yet. Don't know, it could be tomorrow. It could be Saturday or Sunday. It's hard to say. It really is, but we know that bondholders are expecting their email will go out Sunday night, so that a lot of those guys won't get access to this on Monday, or maybe even Tuesday. The bondholders. Okay. Now, the other thing that is really interesting about us is it looks like our start for notification and exchanges could start over the weekend, with notifications. It could defer to Monday, with exchanges starting either Monday or Tuesday. That's very possible. However, that what we have really looking forward to in receiving our emails, which will have the toll-free number that we call in them, is that we're looking to receive them in conjunction with the emergency broadcast system. And here's how it's expected to work. The EBS, Emergency Broadcast System, is going to be on television now. The EAS, Emergency Alert System, we always get those. Those are what we get on our cell phones. What they're going to do is alert us on our cell phones to tune into a television to get the EBS announcements. Ow, when are they to start? I'm hearing EBS is to start over the weekend. I don't know if it's Saturday, I don't know what day, if it's Sunday, don't know. But get this, we've been talking about this generally, or other people have for years. We've been looking for EBS announcements. Okay, they're going to be on for 8 hours, 3 times a day. I don't know if the 8 hours is going to remain the same and repeat 2 more times in 24-hour period. Which would be 8 times 3 is 24, that's a day, and it's going to continue like that for 10 days. Now, that's not darkness, that's 10 days of disclosure, and it could end up being 12 days, but I'm hearing 10 days of disclosure, okay, 24 hours a day. And I'm sure it's good. It could get a little repetitive, but we'll have to see, hopefully, and we're able to get a lot out of it. I can only imagine what it might include, but what good things could include? Could it include announcements about Nasara or Gesera and what that includes, like R&R, like debt forgiveness, debt jubilee, the release of our mortgage? Our mortgages, in other words, the zeroing out of our mortgages. Could it include the release and the removal of credit card debt? Both of those are huge factors in our debt jubilee or debt release. I would think that would be part of it. What else could be included? It could include some of the trafficking information that we know about from the tunnels, the whole adrenophone problem, and so on. It could include a lot. I think they'll throw some sweet in the sour. I think we'll have a mix that I don't know exactly what all we're going to see. Imagine this is finally going to take place this weekend and go for at least 10 days. What's interesting about that is this is also a cover for us going in and doing our exchanges and our redemption of ZIM. So it could be very interesting cover for us to do that, so that attention is not on us, but is on the television to watch what is actually being broadcast, as far as PBS is concerned. Now, what else might be really interesting is we believe this is going to occur on all, or almost all, TV stations. It would be wild this way. Mainstream media, main networks and so on, could be using this emergency broadcast system. We are maybe going to be told where to tune to get it. I don't know if every single station will hold at it or not, but we'll find that out. It's going to be a surprise to me. But it may be that this is going on, and this is not the same as 10 days of darkness. If there's darkness, guess who it's for? That's right, deep state, the cabal. Do we lose cell service or electricity or any or radio set? No, we don't forget about it. Who loses that is the cabal. Anybody that they're targeting for arrests, yeah. They lose their cell service with their internet, not us. It's not supposed to happen. We're not going to lose it. I don't care who you are reading online. It's not supposed to be that way for us. Okay. There's been some other misinformation that's been brought out, but I can't remember what it is right now, other than that, but I think what we're looking for is right there. It's right ahead, and it's possible that we got something tomorrow, but I've been told by several sources, it would be the weekend when this occurs. Well, that, to me, is still Saturday or Sunday, and we should get this in time, set appointments, start exchanges, if not over the weekend, then very early next week. Just gonna have to ride that out and see what happens over the weekend in terms of our emails that come to us. I have heard that the Admirals group will start Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which is interesting, because that's the weekend. Saturday, Sunday and Monday would continue it. I think if we do get started Saturday for us, the redemption centers will be open Sunday, and they'd be open, obviously, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Do this. Let's say you're a dong holder. All you have is dong. If you want to help yourself, you'll get the best rate by setting your appointment using the 800 number and send your appointment to go to the redemption center. Because what you get on the dong will be approximately twice as much per dong at the redemption center as it would be at the bank. So I know that for a fact, because we've been seeing what the rates are. Beyond that, you guys, I think that's so interesting that even the redemption centers are waiting, just like we are. They are waiting for emails 4:30 tomorrow to receive those emails that give them the green light to look forward to everything that we're looking forward to with setting appointments, so we could get something as early as tomorrow evening, but I think is going to end up being Saturday or Sunday. It's just, how this thing changes. Even the intel that I had pursue at 5 or 6 o'clock tonight changed, in the last, in an hour or so later, or an hour and a half later. So things like this do change. Now we hope that everything's on track for us to receive these and get these exchanges started and really get them started. And we're supposed to have everything well underway before or by the 28th, which is Wednesday. I think we are in good shape to get that before then. And I don't really believe in the term back walls. That's another term on the big call that's been banned. So just take that for what it is. I think we are supposed to get underway, and all debt forgiveness is supposed to be done by the end of August, which is the 31st, so we'll see if that's what happens. That's really the bulk of the information. Also, let's pray the call out now. That's really everything I want to share with you guys. Let's pray. So everybody have a great night. We should have a good weekend, a great weekend this weekend. So let's see where and check your emails over the weekend. Listen to the full version on the official DinarReport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.